And welcome to Pilates Chakras Tarot, a space for you to nurture your body, feel the energy, and heal the spirit. So today we are doing the birth number reading for those of you with the birth number 5. And this is the month for the month of January 2021. So all of those that are born on the 5th, the 14th, and the 23rd of any month, this is a reading especially for you. And the number 5 is ruled by the planet Mercury. And those that are born ruled by the planet 5, which is Mercury, are people who are known to be versatile in their character. They get along with just about almost anyone, but they make best friends with people with their same birth number for the most part. They're also mercurial, which means that they're resilient individuals. They have a wonderful, flexible character and rebound quickly from any heavy situation, all right? Any circumstance, adverse reaction, adverse circumstance, they usually bounce back fairly quickly. So very mercurial, resilient people. All right, so Spirit, please give us a message for those individuals that are born on the 5th, the 14th, and the 23rd of any month. All right, and what makes the number 5 reading more profound or marked as fortunate if the number, your birth number falls on a Wednesday or Friday of the week. All right, so if you're born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd, and those numbers or those days fall on a Wednesday or Friday, you need to adhere to those days and the number of the day as well. Those will be days that you will have the most success, the best outcomes in all of your affairs. So again, Spirit, please give us the message, and we thank you for the message, the insight, the information that you have to impart to those who are born on the 5th, the 14th, and the 23rd of any month. All right, first card out. Love partnerships. Oh my God, number 1 got the same card. Birth number 1 got the same card. So love is on the horizon for the most part for yourself and also for number 1. But I would say in general with the new, with the age of Aquarius on the horizon, it is a time of flexibility. People are being more open and receptive and seeking relationships, seeking partnerships that are complementary. So this would be a really good sign that love is coming in for those of you who are seeking love, or also just maybe to rekindle or to spice up your current relationship, all right? Because it's not always about seeking or finding and all that. It's about really tapping into what you have. I mean, tapping into those relationships and working through any of the difficulties and finding ways to spice it up. And I'll tell you, just getting into, romance, intimacy, and making it more fun and make it more like a ritual, something that you guys do before, whenever you're being intimate, and it could be something that, that you hold dear to yourself. It could be just a secret, just to see how your partner is going to respond and react. You know what your partner likes, you know what they love, and do those things that you know that they love. I mean, do something totally off the cuff, off the beaten path, I'm still cutting the deck. All right, so let's see what the next card out is. Pride. This card is similar to like ego, so you got to be careful with that. I mean, it is good to have pride. I mean, pride could be a positive attribute for those people that feel self-empowered, very confident. Um, they know their worth, you know, and it's okay to have pride in that, you know. If you work hard for something and you know you deserve it, you know that you're deserving. I mean, why not? It's about the humility at the same time. So just be mindful and be careful of the pride. But that card is number 19, which reduces to 10, and 10 reduces to 1. So these are new. It's a new beginning. It's a time to be prideful, okay, on all of your endeavors or any of your accomplishments, if you will. Pride. I think I'm going to read that because this is the first time this card has come out for me. So I think I'm going to delve into the oracle and see what else they have to say about pride. Card number 19. All right. So far, love, partnerships, and now we got pride. Let's see how they are working in unison. Okay, pride. A need to swallow your pride to improve your current situation and your quality of life. By admitting when you're wrong and choosing to see another's point of view, whether this person's right or wrong, you raise your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. The bottom line is, if you want to create a happy, harmonious life, you must let go of your need to be right or in control. To overpower, belittle, or punish another goes against the natural nature of your soul and takes you out of alignment. Yet, when you have the courage to own up to your mistakes, you align yourself with Source. Admitting when you're wrong builds character, inner strength, and self-esteem. And it opens the door for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride get you nowhere, but humility and compromise bring you closer to the realization of your dreams. So an affirmation for this card: I admit my mistakes and improve my quality of life. So, you know what? I think that, you know, what I initially said, I think it still stands true. I mean, because we know, I mean, for the most part, this card is about the ego and putting your ego in check. All right. Also, it goes hand in hand with the love partnership. Okay. You know, if new love is coming in, you know the things that the lessons you've learned from past experiences or relationships, and those things that you need to work on. Maybe one was pride. I mean, let down that ego, admit being wrong, or not always having to be right. You know, be a little bit flexible. Maybe not respond to every single question in an adverse manner, or maybe not. Maybe go to the shopping center or go to the mall with your girlfriend or wife or whatever. Do something different. I mean, that throws her off. Okay, not something that you wouldn't normally do with her. Let her know that you're willing to work. I mean, so being able to being pliable is the way to be at this point. You know, especially in life, and also admitting or accepting when you're wrong, or even when you're right. Sometimes it's just not even worth it to cause an argument or debate, or to always just have some sort of friction. So just be mindful of the pride in your relationships and love partnerships. If it's a current relationship, you know, maybe kind of do the check and balances there. But if it's love, if it's somebody that knows their partner's coming, you met someone, it's giving you a nudge to be mindful of your ego. All right. So next card out, domestic harmony. Oh wow, you guys are bringing in some sort of, you know, some relationships. You guys are either working on a current relationship. This is domestic harmony. I mean, finding ways to bring family together. All right. This has been a really good time, especially during a pandemic, where we've only been in touch with close friends that we consider family in our immediate family. All right. So, you know, cultivating those relationships, finding new things, you know, doing something new together, taking up a project together, you know, that could create harmony. You know, anytime that you're spending time with a loved one. It's quality time. So it's all about spending quality time along, and that was all about, that was in the Pride card too, building a quality of life, committing to living a quality lifestyle, and also committing to harmonious relationships in the home, creating that atmosphere of harmony, at home, playing music, calm music, or listening to music together, playing games together, maybe, getting outside in nature and, playing tennis, some games, ways to cultivate harmony in your relationships at home with your loved ones and close friends. So that's good. So this is all about relationships, partnerships, and then when it comes to the individual or oneself, it's all about just checking the ego, just making sure that you're not coming from a place of being self-absorbed, being a little bit more selfless as opposed to selfish in relationships, letting go of those, those negative traits, negative attributes in the relationship. This is all positive. This doesn't have any negative connotation to it. The only thing is that pride card, and the pride can go either way. Ego is something that we have to manage, and if we don't understand what ego is, you're gonna until you learn the lessons about ego and identify with ego, and put it in check, you may struggle in relationships with that. So, but as it is coming out in this reading, it's something that you're aware of already, and it's something that you want to check at the door. Keep it on the low in relationships. Manage it. Okay, first card out, love abounds. Okay, number one. Card number one is about new love, new beginnings. It is on the horizon, as you can see. That green heart is like the sunrise. The heart is rising. Your cup is being filled. Your desires, your wants and desires in relationships, in a love partnership is going to be bar none this time around. And the light is beaming on all sides, north, south, east, and west. And it almost even looks like there's movement because it looks like the heart is spinning. So your heart is going to be beating, but it's going to be filled. This person is going to fill your heart with radiant love. You have that yellow light in the background, which is like the sun. And the sun is so nurturing and fortifying. Someone is coming in to complement your life, complement your world out of with a pure, unadulterated heart, anew, totally anew. All right. And this card also lets me know that whoever's been dealing with, who's addressed their heart chakra, there's balance here. There's balance. So be mindful of being compassionate, kind, calm, harmony, it's all domestic harmony, that's where you find balance. You can continue, keep that heart chakra open, keep it healthy, oscillating. All right, let's see what the next card is to clarify, or just to expound on the message here. All right. Daydreams and decisions. So there's going to come a time in these relationships and these decisions and partnerships where you have to make, where you need to dream, number one, and that could be all about harmony. Dream together, manifest those dreams together. All right. When you're harmonizing, you can actually use that energy to manifest your dreams. So you guys need to dream big, dream, the dreams. but dream big. All right. And then those decisions that you need to make, they're going to come to you. Just allow spirit to speak through you. So it will be good to do hot chakra meditations together. All right, when it comes time to make decisions or choices, that things that may, if there is a difficult decision, but this card doesn't come off to me like it's going to be a difficult decision. When there's indecision at the heart chakra, that's a blockage. That's an imbalance. So you want to make sure that don't let things simmer. Always addressing issues at the top immediately. Don't wait. Don't let it build up. All right. Again, creating that domestic harmony, right, and building that together. But I'm getting that you guys should be meditating, and prayer meditation together is going to be a good activity in building these relationships, partnerships, creating harmony in your relationship. All right. And the last card out is flow. All right. And this card is number 10. And number 10 is the world. The world, right? It is the world. It's the world card. I believe this is the world card from the traditional major arcana. Let me just double check. Number 10. I believe this is the world card. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Wheel of Fortune. The world card is 21. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. That's exactly what I meant. It's about moving forward with grace and ease. So you will be attracting that love. All right. There is energies around you at this time that are positive, driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desires. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? And we can see that was at the top of the reading, so it is definitely coming in for those of you with the birth number 5, 14, and 23. You better believe it is. So if you're choosing to go out, if you're choosing to, if you're invited somewhere and that day falls on the 5th, the 14th, 23rd, and especially if it's a Wednesday or Friday, those are your days you're probably gonna, there's a chance you may meet a prospect. All right. And Friday, we know is the representation is ruled by the planet Venus, and Venus is the planet of love. So definitely on a Friday. So go with the flow. Do what makes you feel. Do things that make you feel light, peaceful, loving, sending out that energy. All right. And this card says that you are putting out those positive vibes. And ask yourself, does a current relationship need improvement? We just talked about that. In the love partnerships, though, it's not all about individuals that are looking for love or expecting love to come through. You met somebody and you're expecting a relationship out of it. It could be in a current relationship. All right. Is there something that needs improvement? Work on those things. Don't ignore it, because then you wouldn't be a good partner. Or if your partner is ignoring it, that's not a good partner. And it may be time for you to dream and make some decisions on that. All right. But this reading right here is all about, this is yours. For those of you born on the 5th, the 14th, and the 23rd, this relationship, the domestic harmony, daydreams, decisions, love abounds, it's flowing. It's happening. All right. And you can change up that energy in your relationship, but it takes two, of course. We know that. All right, let me see if there's anything else I want to add to this from the book. Focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them. Yes, you should have expectations. Spirit says you can expect. All right? I believe that we can have expectations of spirits, maybe not necessarily of another human being. All right? Not unless they're operating out of spirit, in which we all should be aligning with spirit. All right? Because then we're aligning ourselves with the integrity, dignity, and respect. And we are only attracting that to us. So, expectation is relative, and it's subjective to every relationship, all right? An individual relationship. So when you can have expectation, when they're realistic, when they're unrealistic, okay? But Spirit said you can expect this relationship, so it's coming your way. You can expect love. It is happening for you. Okay. At the same time, release yourself to the flow. Events greater than you can ever imagine may be heading your way. And I'm sure a lot of us are not like, oh my God, I can't even, who can it be? Where am I going to meet them? You're trying to anticipate all of these things, or like how it's going to happen, what would be ideal, what's not ideal, and setting up all these parameters. Don't do it. Let go of that. Release it into the universe, because it says release and let it flow. It's going to flow to you effortlessly. All right? That relationship is going to flow to you effortlessly. Project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. That's why I say just go with the flow. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. Open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you. Here's an affirmation. I move forward with grace and ease. I move forward with grace and ease. I move forward with grace and ease. So don't contract, retract, release, let it go. Take your shoulders down, away from your ears. Keep yourself light, open, and receptive to what's coming your way, because it's happening. It's happening for y'all. And I salute you, and I'm happy for you. So that is your reading. Peace and love. Lots of love for you, I wish. And so it is.